Okay, voting making a votable list is okay. Okay, I'm not against votable lists. But then we have the top tens. Okay, the top tens is easily one of the worst and most terrible websites on the face of the earth. It's because fanboys of certain franchises will vote down, vote up characters they hate on like worst characters list and everything. Best movies list as well is kind of like that too. Some people, Despicable Me fanboys are trying to really roll up Despicable Me up on the list. But now we'll be looking at the top 10 worst Pokemon according to the top 10s. And of course, like you always think that, oh, this is just some normal list. Okay, so Unknown. I think Unknown is universally considered like the worst Pokemon. So moving on is Magikarp. Magikarp is seriously the second worst Pokemon of all the Pokemon. Okay, you have to factor in the evolutions of the Pokemon, okay? So, Metapod and Kakuna, Silcoon, and Cascoon may be annoying to fight, but they still evolve into something. Those lists of every Pokemon I don't like per generation were either because they're annoying, or annoying to catch, annoying to get, or just straight out just bad Pokemon to use. Magikarp is not one of the worst Pokemon, sorry. Luvdisc, yeah, I totally agree. Luvdisc is a pile of Jinx. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Jinx would be number one. I'm voting for Jinx. Well, of course, my vote doesn't matter because most people are going to vote for Unknown and then Magikarp. No one's going to vote for Jinx. Metapod. Yeah, Metapod does suck. He only has Harden. Metapod's only good for pissing people off. Yeah, I agree with this one. Metapod is only good for pissing people off. Bidoof's not the worst Pokemon in the entire world. It's not ugly. You're misunderestimating Bidoof. But Bidoof is not the sixth worst Pokemon ever made. Sunkern should be higher. Sunkern should be like number 2. Sunkern has like the worst stats of all the games. Silcoon, same thing. Garbodor, I'm surprised it's not number 1. Considering how the Pokemon community universally agrees that Garbodor is like the worst. And then we have Pikachu. Why is Pikachu on this list? Who the hell is voting on Pikachu? Okay, so this guy literally voted Pikachu because of how overrated he is. Well, there is a list called Most Overrated Pokemon List, and he could vote on there, okay? There's a separate list for this, but no, you gotta vote out Pikachu because you don't like Pikachu. Because he's overrated. The only reason why this Pokemon is popular is because it's the mascot. I think Pikachu would be popular even if he wasn't the mascot. Okay, Eevee's pretty popular, even though Eevee's not the mascot. Even if Pikachu was not the mascot, I think a lot of people would like Pikachu just because Pikachu is cute. Okay. Okay, so we have Cascoon and Kakuna, they're annoying to fight, so Abra. Is Abra really the first? So Abra's should not be the 13th worst Pokemon. Abra evolves into actually a pretty decent Pokemon, okay? Abra should not be here at the 13th worst Pokemon. Maybe because he's annoying to catch. Muck. Yeah, Muck is on here too. Same thing with Garbodor. So they're both on the list of the worst Pokemon. Delibird, yeah. I'm surprised he's not in the top 10 either. But Patrat, Powerball's the Pokemon. He's on here. Feebas. Probably because it's hard to evolve, okay? And hard to catch, okay? Feebas is like the most infuriating Pokemon to get in the entire game, okay? That's probably why it's on here. It's the most infuriating Pokemon to get and evolve. It's kind of mostly a waste of time, because you have to waste your time, so I understand why Feebas is on the list. Stunfisk, a lot of people hate Stunfisk. Sedinza, one of the weakest Pokemon in the entire world. Fubis. Weedle. Lopunny, really, Lopunny is one of the worst Pokemon. It's a freaking bunny Pokemon, and because people are saying this is a bad Pokemon because Lopunny can be a boy. Farfetch'd is not a bad Pokemon. Okay, Farfetch'd, it's too bad because he's annoying, but he evolves into a pretty good Pokemon. Wiki. Everybody hates Wiki. Vesper Queen. Why is Vesper Queen on the list? I'm surprised Combee's not. Xerneas! Xerneas is the 29th worst Pokemon of all time. A legendary. I would be saying, oh, it's Gigas, but Xerneas is the 29th worst Jigglypuff. I agree, Jigglypuff is one of the most annoying Pokemon on the face of the earth. P2, he only sucks in melee, okay? P2 is not a bad Pokemon. He only sucks in melee. Charizard is not a bad Pokemon, okay? It says people throwing it because it's overrated. Even though overrated is a different list than worst Pokemon, okay? Dedenne. Dedenne is not that bad. Okay, Yujo is not a bad Pokemon either. See, here we go again. A lot of people hate Powerpuff. Suckle's not a bad Pokemon. He's only bad because he doesn't even have an evolution. Zekrom is not. Zekrom's the first and worst Pokemon of all time. Melmetal, yeah, Melmetal and Meltdown, that's completely stupid. Yeah, they deserve to be on this list. And no, I did not vote Melmetal, because you can only vote for one item on a list. If I knew they were here, I would vote them. Garchomp, really? Garchomp is a great Pokemon, but you're putting him on 40 of the worst of all time, Mr. Mime. Yeah, he kind of looks like a pedophile. He's be much higher than Zekrom, Xerneas, or Garchomp. Seedot, no, nobody cares about Seedot. Mospurine, yeah. Mospurine is not a Gen 5 Pokemon, it's Gen 3, stupid. This guy says every Gen 5 bug is not a Gen 5 Pokemon. Fungus is actually pretty great in the competitive meta. I don't know what you're saying. Fion sucks. Umbreon, really? It's funny how Umbreon is one of the most loved Pokemon in the entire world and it's 46. Do Pokemon fans even like anything now? Umbreon, Keldeo. Some people hate Keldeo, but Keldeo is not a bad Pokemon. Like, bad compared to, like, Unknown and all those really crappy one-off Pokemon. Magharo's not a bad Pokemon. Simiseal. I'm surprised Simiseal is not number 2. Pumpkaboo. Never. Seismitoad. It didn't just get into top 5. Well, as you see here, this is just the reason why you don't like this. No one likes the top 10s. It's just a bunch of trolls evolve something people like just to piss people off, like Pikachu. And say it's like overrated, no one should like it. It's the same thing with the worst anime characters of all time too. A bunch of trolls voted up Goku. Worst anime characters. Same thing with the worst. This is out of every anime in all of existence. Okay, and they put Goku at, and now Goku's at 3. He's above a pedophile. Why? Oh, it's the top 10s. He's also above one of the worst protagonists in anime history, Makoto Ito from School Days. But this list and the worst Pokemon list can prove that these lists are pretty biased. They're pretty bad. And no wonder why they're saying I'm like one of the worst YouTubers of all time, because I expose the stupid lists. Because the lists are so stupid. A bunch of trolls evolve characters people like, okay, and then people get pissed off, like me and lots of other normal people, because a bunch of trolls say, oh, we don't like this character, so we'll void him up, because that's make people angry. There's a lot of other really bad lists of the top 10s. There's a lot of this site is just absolutely untrustworthy, and all of these great lists were kind of ruined. Even the best Smash Bros characters, or the most wanted Smash for newcomers, you can still vote on that. Now people are just voting up like characters that nobody wants to talk about, like. I don't think the best Smash Bros. Characters have been affected yet, because there's not really many bad Smash Bros. Characters besides like Ness. Goodbye.